Alrighty then, what's up guys? Overrays Game here, back with another live stream for you guys. So what's up and welcome back with another one for you bros. Making sure my volume is good here, one sec. Oh, I did click the wrong one, alright. I think the volume is good, probably. Since I had the music off, it's hard to tell. But I'll figure it out, of course. So anyways, yeah, so welcome back with another stream. I got NFL 18 Season 1 Game 8. So, back again, of course. Of course, I did this last week, but you bros are definitely enjoying the franchise with my NFL 18, and that's the reason why I keep continuing with it. Not the fact that I'm really curious how long I can keep this awesome winning streak going for, which makes me excited, because then it makes me just want to keep going because it's just like, well, can I just make this last the whole entire season? Which is insane if I do. And I see potential in that actually. So I never seen a team go all games. Oh yeah, is I should probably have another stream right after this, so it's something totally different. And I hope you guys do stick around, of course, so it's not just the same thing every time, right? So if you do want to see another game, of course, you guys can watch this, obviously. But if you guys want to see something totally different, you guys can watch the other one. So like I said, keeping it kind of nice here, just a nice basic, awesome, lit ass lines game as always. Since the past, well, um, 11 games that we played on this channel. Uh, but yeah, feeling pretty confident. Always. Now, Green Bay Packers are overall 88. My Detroit Lions are only 85. But Green Packers this season and 18 are only 3-4, which is interesting because you would think that they'd be way better. Oh my God. Sorry about this. But yeah, but anyways, let's just get into it. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed the stream. Smash the subscribe button if you guys are new to my channel. Be greatly appreciated as always. Be part of the Overeaters Army. That would be freaking awesome. Do appreciate the support. Smash the notification button so you guys will not miss any future videos or streams like this in the future. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Middle link in the description. On the road to 50 followers. Once I reach that, giving away a $50 PSN gift card giveaway. That'll be in the middle link in the description so you guys will be notified when I go live on my Twitch channel. Don't forget to also follow me on all my social medias, especially Twitter and Instagram. Top links for those, and the rest is in the bottom description. If you guys want to be updated for all that awesome information about my Twitch and YouTube channel, about whether I'm uploading or not uploading, or any other situation of that matter, Twitter and Instagram are the bad boys to follow me on for that information. Nonetheless, let's just get right into it. Leave your comments, as always, in the comment section for anything, of course, questions, all that good stuff. Leave your comments down there. That'd be freaking awesome. Options for new games, series, videos, anything like that. Leave your comments there as well. Gladly to read them, for surely. Yeah, so we're just going to get right into this, bros. I hope you guys do enjoy. And, yeah, finally, winter break is finally here, and we're kicking right off with a good Lions game. because I just feel the rush in here. If you know what I mean. I feel the momentum. Alrighty then. So, when it eventually loads, my God. Score 2 touchdown catches, 267. Wow. %85%, my homies. See it work.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, an offense that keeps itself on the field. The Packers are top 10 in converting on third down, and they'll be up against the Lions defense that wants to get off the field.
Look at that, 100%, my boy.
Charles Davis, they call it this Week 9 matchup.
Way back in Team 57, we are inside legendary here in Green Bay. The team means more city than the Packers to Green Bay. The scene a few moments ago as the Green Bay their way the historic tunnel ready to go as they had to match up with the Detroit Lions. Along Davis, Ombre, Button, and Charles, we look at this Packers play here. Come in losers of 2 straight. Right the ship a bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could go south if they lose this game. So they in the importance of stopping this streak.
For the Lions.
Hey,
better is
behind. They ain't gonna do crap
on the year.
And when we looked at this team and
gonna
we
win.
looked at this, we thought they had the potential hot start. But I don't think either of us expected to know.
They will not get a chance to return through the end zone for back. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be out by count Aaron Rodgers.
And you've got to think that they're feeling pretty fresh. Now coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish here.
All right.
They want it in the middle of the schedule.
319.
First here for Ty Montgomery. And he will lose yardage and backed up 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Okay, they're set. Play from scrimmage, stuff them field.
Doing last night in the hotel, visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking. Making that play, having leverage lower than the offensive line, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking some. You said setting the tone early in the game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, it helped.
And the boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready to.
Listen, you got to feed them. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback way to feed them afterwards.
Trouble thus far. Opening drive as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this one comes to Martellus. And he'll get it to 35, right at the 34 here. 11, a little short.
Ooh,
they've got good players on the offensive side of the ball. It happened last week. Their performance, hold down their production, but I would dare say that there's a lot of talk about going to increase their proficiency.
It's a good playmakers involved. Mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did.
Yeah, I think a lot of coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
21.
Well, do it, my homies.
And the Lions take over. So here are the Lions coming out for their opening
drive.
Out by the 9th year out of Georgia, their quarterback, and that's Matthew Stafford.
I know teams talk about having a 24-hour after a game, and eventually we rolling our eyes, but it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. It's a fun 24 when you win the game, and you win player of the week, is it?
Absolutely.
Fine. I'll run this one time, but I said if this fails, I'm not doing it again.
Now here's the first carry for Amir. They'll be down, but not before he ends the tour. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new on first down.
Hey, let's get it.
That was for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They go play action here on first down. He's fighting. So they took a shot on down, but couldn't connect. And we look now at
All right.
Has the ability
Pass
to
once.
strong and compact. He's quick 2 and 3 and has the speed to go.
But that's once
he hits the secondary, and then
the times that I use.
Out of the backfield.
10 yards still left
Pretty
on second down.
sad.
Throwing again. Stafford. Jones has it over the middle.
Yes. Talking about
19 yards gives him a new set of down.
rushing. This.
From the red zone now, Stafford
Nice shit.
toward the center of the in.
No
Trying to
worries.
find Marvin Jones. Now it's set down. And let's get a look at the defense.
Daniels is often rated as a big-time player in the NFL. Packers know his value, but that he allows him to get under offensive blockers, make plays in the field in a very strong line of attack. Weightlifter from his dad, a power lifter.
Right.
On second and 10.
Ooh, baby.
He's going to come down with it. Stafford, big time Ebron for a line down.
This thing's been on point. Drive, been very accurate, gotten the downfield game.
And Ebron got it. Touchdown Lions.
Hey.
Eric Ebron with touchdown 8 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has scoring right the first 6 points of the game.
Go back meeting with the offensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah.
What he does?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I probe in the early game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these balls. Continue that in this one.
Hey.
It's good, and the Lions nothing. Martin out to kick it away.
Nail it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I guess he's a powerful kicker.
Packers offense heading back out onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3-0.
And the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys jump. Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3-0.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3-0. I went 3-0 on that first drive. Played, took, couldn't connect. The receiver. That'll bring us down. Crew defense. Detroit.
Detroit's numbers on defense in 2006 were not. They were not 18 against the passing number overall, but where they think they'll make a 2017 paddling again. Ziggy Ansah, star defensive end, played with an ankle for most of the season, wasn't able to replicate his double sack numbers of 2015.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Gonna let this one go deep. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
for you. Physical, we just saw it there on that. Came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Look at this, look at this. Watch this. Here we go. I almost had that. Horrible. Yikes, sir.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Must have hurt.
Rodgers. Oh.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ.
Yeah.
The former first-round pick. A bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Maybe. That is crazy.
So the Lions offense ready to go out onto the field. And it's only November, but we know how to be here before. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a spot to be in. Love the phrase, if it ended today. Guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also, it's not ending today. They got to continue the type of ball that put them in this.
All right. Oh, you want to talk, buddy?
Yeah,
we're gonna go down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was. Welcome with these receivers if we're in man coverage, because they did it on force the incompletion. That allowed me to get bolder with rush, won't it?
Absolutely.
Oh,
frees
I
up
see.
your guys
Yeah.
elsewhere.
I didn't see that he got my player as I was throwing the ball. Because the camera moved too much to the right. I was just like, what? I didn't see that, so.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. Goes underneath to Abdullah. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Boom!
They give him 7 yards time as that'll move the chains. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Oh, that was dangerous. Coverage pick, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. You're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
And he better be careful. Throwing that's double. I'd have a couple of them picked up. Can't corral it.
All right, you want to play that game? I see how you are.
Defensively in the
and now down.
Not only did they drop, it looked like an interception in the end zone. They blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Yeah, let's do this one.
It looks like the
Coaches
Packers have
even
added an
mentioned
extra DB on 3rd down. Throwing it, Stafford. Touchdown, Detroit. Riddick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions on the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the field, people bring pressure. They managed to successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Now Prater to add the T. And it's good to 14-0. That drive and 5+. And the end, a Detroit touchdown.
Let's get it.
Martin, the punter, now out to the way. It will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script, as we know, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. They'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 3 yards on the pickup there. Second.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right now. Running play. Keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
All right.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Looking middle. Complete.
Let's want to get back into the game. These are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them. Every time he's dropped a pass, yeah, that's a big miss.
Yeah, it is.
And the Lions going with an extra deep on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Lions are too strong. Down he goes. Harry Hyder in there to get. And that's sack number 6 for him here. You never want to give up a sack from the O-line. They hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep the guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Wow, a left
on
again.
Now is the Packers punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away. It's another boomer. Fielded at about the 28. Well, he wasn't from breaking that. Officially, give him 50. And will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set down. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Better start than that, can you? I mean, the way you practice it, this is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling did really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th. Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. At the 30. And he's going to get this one back to the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback.
You know,
right-handed left, trying to get that far downfield.
Remember a coach of mine saying,
they care.
that's the equivalent of the car keys
no,
out of your pocket.
I really don't. Because I'm winning like by 2 touchdowns.
You just can't do it.
I took them down in 3 freaking plays.
Now they get
so
ready
like,
to head back on the field.
I'm not. I don't care that they missed my pass. That doesn't mean I'm not going to keep using
they need
it.
to help out their defense. They've had to be on the field a lot more than
careful who I pass it to.
But
who's open?
Get another chance. It gives you a better chance to do it right.
Ooh, look at that. See, they threw that away.
Sometimes it's just so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, angle, and shut the play.
Rodgers on the draw.
Oh, get him.
And he's across 40 extra yards to the 3. They get 6 here after the initiation, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Find a way to create that type of yardage in your running game. That'll make the guys carrying the ball very happy.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery.
Yes!
Hit, and the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Revenge came
and
back.
At the 39-yard line. It's very cold night. Much harder is it to hang on to that football?
Not harder. For the most part, we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow and moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way because able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
Woo, baby. Dang. That is cold.
Following the fumble recovery.
Yes.
Oh, man, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Abbrederis with touchdown number 7 on the year. The Lions are able to grow their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that. Clinic.
That's what they've done. They lead the league in per game this season. It's been quick ability, as we saw on that drive.
I think intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away. And where it's going from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized and extremely confident in what they do.
Prater on to add the extra point. It is now 21-0. And we can get score down pretty easily. Play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Martin, the punter, now out and away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to in here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over.
Yeah, and
Come on,
you also have to guard against every play for shot downfield. And you're going to get all these points back on 5. You're not. Last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force anything either.
On second down, Montgomery. And he will lose yardage back to the 30-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to stop a 3rd and 1.
Ezekiel Ziggy Ansah with a tackle loss. Just still learning the game of football. Play a heck of a in his native country. BYU was just on the surface before he hit the NFL.
Yep, Ghana, where he really liked in basketball, but football's okay for him, right?
Yeah, I think it's worked out very well. Drafted on potential, he's realizing it.
The Packers are down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Yeah, am I 21-0? Yeah.
They'll run
Oh,
it.
shit.
Here's Montgomery. And he'll get only up to 35. Just a gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Short, partner. I mean, this was a really risky call. Here we are in the quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it.
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And before they can run another play, it's 0-0. And it's up on the first quarter. 1-0 our score. We're back to Lambeau.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Yeah.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken around the 12. They juked him. So possession goes over here on. And possession will switch hands in 10. And now let's look at the back. Matthew Stafford, player spotlight. And a trio of touchdown passes so far. The lead. Well, all is their football.
So much for our colleagues, right? Our producer, our director, everyone put these shots. Wouldn't you love to be in the truck right now and hear him calling? Give me that one. Give me that one. And we just 3.
first down. Here. He's got for one deep. And that's caught at the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. With touchdown number 7 on the year. The Lions add on to their lead. Former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right, because he took off. I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. I wasn't to chase him.
Now to add the PAT. It's good, and they match their lead to 28-9 now. Martin now out to kick it away. This one taken from the...
Did it? Get him!
And he's up to 25 at the 28-yard line. Ty Montgomery in the offense getting set for their next drive. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Time is doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you got a chance to come back to him. Things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll take this up near 35, maybe the 4. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think many people thought Ty Montgomery would automatically back to being a wide receiver this year, but it's running back. They drafted Jamal Williams by you, but Montgomery is worth.
And he proved it. Yeah, proved it. And the Lions, he's brought down. Harry Hyder, he's one to get him. Sack number 7 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates as they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there.
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're just one of the best athletes on the – you talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be at power forward. Really difficult task.
The Packers on third down. Woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Draw play. Rodgers to Montgomery. Yes. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down 26.
Boom. That's why you don't run the ball.
He's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. Step aside.
Got injured by that? I barely didn't even do anything to him. I just ran to him and boom, put him down. That's it. Wasn't anything like huge. He must have been weak.
On now is the Packers punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Yeah, I don't think the Packers are going to win this one. I think they're failing.
Punt so far as this one's away.
I thought there'd be a little bit more challenge, but that's not the case here.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the offense over with a new set of downs. And time to spotlight Golden Tate, sitting right around the middle of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Here so far, and I'm sure being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
This time, if we go
carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he wants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense.
Oh!
Amir Abdullah, 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. Amir Abdullah, his touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. On that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration, how to, I agree on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
I'm still not saying that the running plays are still good, only because this team is shit. Okay, they suck. Okay, look at how many touchdowns I got throwing it within the first half. So that's why, am I surprised that I got a touchdown by running the ball? No, not really. Because their defense is just, they're not doing any, really.
Point.
So, you know, but it's, I mean, it's nice because I didn't throw it.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through, extend the lead.
It's not that it's the best thing to do either.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. Very short kick taken by one of the up men. And they're able to run this one all the way up to the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now, I'm not saying you completely abandon the passing game, but it would really behoove them to get the running game going more.
Identity most teams are seeking, able to establish themselves, control the game by running it, have to touch it multiple times in order to have success.
As we say all the time, broken record with that.
Listen, we can be broken records all we want. Bottom line is, lather up that big horse and run.
And when you're running the football, you don't want to see as a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those deep and nose.
No, you're from there. The tackle battle.
No gain.
Brandon, this defensive confidence haven't allowed a point yet into the football. It's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to completion.
Rodgers on third down.
Ooh.
Fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in the first half.
Not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
On now is Packers punter. He's been terrific so far.
Excuse me.
And he a bronze leg as he gets this one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. It's all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here comes Matthew Stafford. Lead his offense back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Look so far.
Travel around the league. Quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL tell us one thing. If the guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. He's got his team in the lead.
And now to extend that lead. Ebron's got it. Pretty little juke move there on a gain. Get in there on the first completion. On down here to the right side. Ebron. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 15 yards there on the play and a fresh set. Here's Stafford. But he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll get it out guy at mid the 48. A gain of 6 there on first. Play faked Abdullah. It's Stafford. For one deep side. No, he almost had it. Already with one reception, just his second there.
Fans don't they? And he already found his guy once. Give him another chance.
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, down from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm.
All right, all right.
And on the outside, they're playing coverage. Again, it's Stafford. Finding complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. And he's now north of 200 yards here the first. A tough start for the second defensively.
It's got to put in their confidence. And, you know, you're going to keep that
injury
up
time out.
Like
Oh,
back
damn.
after. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense.
All right.
Down at 10 now for the.
We got this.
Now they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there. First down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And no escaping. As he'll go down. They got the sack. Mike Daniels.
Go.
Come on. And that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And a hit jarred at loose. It's incomplete. Back. Great plays defensively. On first and goal, a great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third from further when they started.
And a really good play call ahead and down and distance sequence. Track a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
12 yards to go on third down. Back to throw. Stafford. His pass at the 4. And the stop will come inside the at the 4. Do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding positioning, tackling immediately after catches. I think we just saw that on display there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field. This will be just a 21. And the 10 knocks it through the post. They're well on their way as the lead grows even larger. That field caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Yes, sir. Especially since
Now
we're
it's
winning
the honors after
a lot.
Set to return. This is Jeff Janis. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back to the field. In second quarter, they're big already. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to just bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get in their hands for a while.
Or this is getting out of hand, or it could be worse. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. On first down, Rodgers. Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Carry in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Rodgers to throw on second down. To Williams, but it's intercepted by the former pick DJ. And he will bring it back and enter return for a line touchdown. Now remember, this is the number one defense in the national football. There's an example of what
shows an aggressive tone, not just stop run, not just getting a quarterback, but in the air. They're the receivers, and they went after one and took it all the way.
Now here to add the PAT.
I believe that I believe
And
that
the is
I
here in this
I will
first
win.
half.
I believe that I will win. Hey, let's get it. Hey.
Play there defensively. The interception, navigating it into the end zone. Touchdown. This one just inside. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it 24 line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
Sides a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots. Now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's going to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
Caught by Nelson. 5 yards on the carry, brings up second down.
And my teammate used to tell me all the time, experience because no matter what, you can't hide what you're doing. And I think he knew right where the blitz was coming from, where his primary was going to be. Ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I'm going to ask you, that wasn't a secondary target, and he's so good.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. Go get it. Quick, drink here, so I don't pass out on you, bros. You know what I mean? Okay.
That isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Rodgers throwing on down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. The ball free. And up third down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come through them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. They haven't had much success on the scoreboard. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, pretty frustrating first half here offensively. Just continued there with that incompletion.
Really frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Stop troops. They're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And now High kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. This is taken at about the 14. Running away. A great return. 22 yards.
Hey.
Getting again, Matthew Stafford back field. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead. Just looking to mount a drive that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep moving in the right direction. Right now, exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
Quick running the ball.
On 1st and 10. It's caught by Aberdare. The 15-yard in the air and a down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one to the 25. One goes for 24.
Just keep letting it, man. What the frick? Don't go kicking their so well.
Down throw. Stafford. Caught inside.
Yes!
He takes this. Lions touchdown.
Talk about those late in the scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cook. Has been theirs.
And the second half will be too.
Prater, extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped by a touchdown for the Lions. Martin the now out to kick it away. This one taken from the... And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And our focus now moves. They've got thinking how him a little involved. You're down. Been out of the mix.
With that, and oftentimes, well, it's taking what is giving us, but some just not good enough. What you that means get
so far just a single catch in the game. Williams. Get it up to the 8-yard line. 2-yard pick up there. It'll be an 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room. A whole lot of it play. I think he was lucky to get a yards out. So those defenders falling to the football pretty quickly.
So we've reached halftime and what is quickly turning into quite a rout. We'll send you as we check Larry Ridley and Sports Halftime Report.
Thank you, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Look back at the first half. The Packers have really gate here. The Lions did a good job taking all of this, and the scoreboard shows as much. All right, let's roll those highlights. Lions with the ball midway through one. Ebron's by himself here. It's off the 6-play drive with the score as they get out to a 7-0 lead. After the now wide open on the catch, and this goes for a touchdown. They move out 14. Offense now with the shot after the pick. We're gonna get a fumble here. He takes off and ends up 21 yards on this run. The fumble, broken coverage here on this play, and they will go for 6 as they go up here at 21-0. Now 10 takes nobody him on the pass, and he'll go in for the score. Lions defense will come up with the pick. Hayden got it all the way back for the score. Lions way out in front. Still a little time left on the clock. Stafford the completion here, and this play will go for Lions in control. So that'll do it for Orlando. Let's get you back up to Green Bay and join Brandon and Charles at Lambeau Field.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume here in quarter number 3. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense now with the ball first here to begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening position of the second half.
And everyone always asks about half adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but what they were saying, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making adjustments. What they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see the attack here. So they took a shot on first, but couldn't connect. Close to a big play, just a bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, very good sort of things, but I believe the farther you downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yes. A good effort there. Really tried. Couldn't complete it.
Stafford to enough for a Lion first down. It only took Stafford 9 games to hit 25 yards in his career, fastest, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matt does. He can wait actually open before delivering, opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing off.
That's funny. He doesn't mind showing it off.
On first down, Abdul running right through it and able to break.
Run.
Quickly brought down. 4 yards there, 2nd and 6.
I didn't know that.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not going to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. The running game can really benefit your team right now.
Looks like the defense has coverage here. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. It's brought in left side by and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into territory. A pick up there, 10 yards. It'll move the sticks. And a good quarterback coverage. If he has time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
Not about it. If there's no pressure, continue to pick them apart. He'll have that time to find one open downfield. You cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Stafford, and that's off the mark, incomplete. Aaron, the big tight end, target, and that'll bring up down. The Lions have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Perhaps. I mean, after that incomplete, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. Let's feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And this is going to be close on the fight for the football. Give him 12 on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that, he can hurt you downfield.
He defenses so well, doesn't he?
He does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, got where the blitz was from, the secondary target for a nice game.
A good pickup, 22. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this has not worked to this.
Yeah, I have a vision right now. Everything that was discussed at the half, just being torn heads or being erased off of the micro Brofist tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the red zone now, Stafford. This will be about the 5. And the stop will come inside 5 at the 4. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. To throw is Stafford. He's got his man. It's and touchdown. Goal Tate with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They go 9 plays in result. Detroit touchdown.
Look is deceiving. Stop looking. Middle. Oh my goodness.
Martin the punter now out to kick it
So
away.
out of it, bros. Hope you guys enjoyed this, by the way. Like, subscribe,
And they will
notification
not
time.
get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we glance at the offense as their way back out for their first position of the second half. They trail offense. Time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
Wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the plays we want to run. Things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Get after them early and try and create a big play
Nice.
to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Get him!
And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard pickup on the play, and it'll be a second down.
All right, let's shoot it.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Sean Robinson able to save him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This line, flat out, can pass rush. Demonstrated.
Rodgers now. He'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about 4. 3 yards, that'll down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And he'll send it to the cold Lambeau night. Into the 26. The 48-yard
my bad.
7 on the return.
Oh, winning anyway, so I was like, whatever.
Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Last the touchdown, 4 is really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to
How many minutes are left? I can't see on the top there.
do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved, because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. but he needs help from other people with expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drink. Okay, let's go sidelines and start over. You need to find a way all of that to start taking away what's
in adjustments, and how do you do that?
well, what you're doing, listen to what everyone else is saying, what they're seeing, the that are developing. If you just start your body, take away that particular player.
And on that play there, he's over 400 yards passing.
You know what that generally means? And it means you really did opportunities. Usually very active. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yards after the catch to help you out. I mean, the whole team has picked it up, and that means the offense had to pass protect too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Now Stafford. He'll pull this. That's inside the 20. Woo! And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards.
Always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. When you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, explosive plays, that's often the winning and losing. Those types of that knock a defense balance, that'll drive them towards a victory. You know how we get focused to half and game situations about how much time's on the board, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of
and that is caught.
Yes.
Touchdown, Detroit. Golden, his third out of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Lions have got it on cruise control.
This is quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone, a team on back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team out towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been lead even longer here in the third quarter.
What's up, 2 viewers? Welcome to the stream. Should be, you know. You bros are probably like, what the frick is this? Yeah, it's Blowout, that's for sure.
The punter now out to K.
Thank you, 2 viewers, for joining in. I didn't think anybody would join. Late just because of late I'm doing this.
Sales live. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they He's got punt last time. Not been a very fruitful game offense as far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going easy on that sideline because that drives you to come off the field, not the ball well. As you get to the red zone, let alone, you know, not even put on the board, just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is and call more of that.
Wait a minute, I have 66 points? I thought I... What? Confused.
They'll try to get this running game with Will. A scene, but back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Gain on the play. It'll be second down. Big boys there in the trenches, and a nice stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those tackles, those nose tackles. Not just big, they're immense. What a big-time play there.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun for Rodgers. Drop this off to Williams. Complete. Give him 11 yards that time. 7 downs.
So many times today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. Sometimes wing it out to your runner. Get him out and let him have a chance to make people miss an open.
66 points. And that definitely woke me up.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll with more after this. You're watching the NFL EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. And this
Oh, it is
a
60.
out so far as we get set for the quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Wow.
So the
Alrighty
offense
then.
has it 1st and 10.
Oh, I must have had 59 with the next one.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Kilonsa. He's the to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Man, it's been a rough offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the hour out here.
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire at night.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Caught left side, Bennett. And he'll get near the 40 to the 30. Now getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And there's completion to the tight. Let's face it, it's hard to overthrow. 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target.
What's up, 2 viewers? Welcome to the stream. Leave a comment.
And told me once, I told his quarterback, just throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top where the kids can't get it.
The Packers on 3rd down. Can you believe it? 0 for 9 more. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun for Rodgers. His target, it's Cobb. And he gets one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Rodgers to Cobb. Good for a green first.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching receivers pass tree and warm up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see after practice as well. They really tune it up.
They tune it up. They know why these situations. First,
they build trust. That's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
All right. So, let's see here.
On 1st and
I was gonna do another stream, but then
and Jeff Janis had played.
didn't realize that would be.
Inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 8. Rodgers now, 1st down. Looking left side, and he's going in. It's now 5 yards to catch there, brings up down. His first catch of the game offensively, they held him up well on their way to victory.
Put cover guy on and change the coverages throughout the game. Bracket, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
2nd and 5. And again, it's Rodgers.
Yeah.
He'll go down. Got him for a sack. Akeem Spence in there. Get him 6th time. They've sacked him tonight.
A tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks up in this one.
Rodgers, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up. 3rd and now flags come in. I think this one's going to be defense for jumping.
Neutral zone defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff. Ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too. make those little sudden moves or those little soft moves that get you to jump.
The Packers on third down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw.
Are they ever going to throw to the... What? Come on.
But that brings forwards. So now down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Crosby puts it through. And back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Pyrrhic victory at best, but the team wants to get shut out. So it's hard to blame them for taking the 3.
Can't blame a bit. The best performance, that's for darn. Something to be fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover up. Well, fourth quarter, they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they didn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, team expecting it, they do actually the ball, which we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting.
Marvin Jones. He'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones. His 16th touchdown of the year. And the Lions just continue to put on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep, this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, we'll add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And his kick is good. And get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the drive summaries you'll ever see. 1 play, touchdown.
You're making me tired because I'm beating them so easily.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. Fielded at the 8. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Offense now. They get ready. They got at least something. They must get something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on off, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball.
Yeah, for 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's got room. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Man.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
What does that take to get you to do that, huh? Pretty long ass time.
Need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Set up the screen. Williams. He'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That was a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd long. Time for a break. Finish it off on EA Sports after this. To throw Rodgers. Looking on second down. The new addition, Martellus Bennett, the intended target. And it's third down. A wayward pass. You know, things started out in this game, and to be frank, they just really gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a second. They feel good what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. And under the Lions, he's brought down. Kerry Hyder in there for number 9 now on here. Offensively, have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one.
Hey!
This defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further hand.
Suck it.
And time to spotlight Golden Tate. Defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again. Now 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way to trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I think mid-game going to happen, but good thought. Stafford throwing. And that one is incomplete. Dropped
I
it.
might use him.
But they're up there on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle him later.
Yeah.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And almost picked off. I guess a good down. He's lucky to be getting back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart. Pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Sam now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first. Now this is going to carry well into the end for a touchback. And Gray getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember the time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and put everyone something executed well before we get out of here, and that was the message to the team.
Just
something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say we'll get better as we go forward.
It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Catches should have been made pure and simple, and look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively. And that's going to be incomplete.
So this is what throwing that confident ear that you have gets chipped away a little, maybe a little bit gunshot.
Yeah, underthrowing, and you're right, those interceptions maybe in the mind. Throwing his on third down. And it's incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He's into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one, the 3, and then bounds in zone. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back on. now. And I know that they've a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're working, he's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
There they begin the duel.
Why don't run?
Yardage back at the 17. A long full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Step in that one. Maybe they'll get things going in the action after a play.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings it up 3rd and 12.
What happens sometimes in the running game, it's hard to get to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Stafford. And he can't quite accept it. Zone coverage. Safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, man, close. Opportunity. Change momentum. Big play right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
And a sign of relief down on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. Rifle this one deep right side. And it's
you idiot.
But now this game is over. A big offensive should help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. Just keep winning.
They will greatly accept them, won't they? Their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, they continue to cruise this first for the schedule as they move to 8 now on the campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, Packers, they fall under 500 now at 3-5. They'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with Chicago Bears.
Go look at that team. Can't probably beat you.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew. I'm Brandon. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Lambeau. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Alright, I do viewers joining in. Very much appreciated. Sorry, I've been a little bit tired. Pretty exhausting day, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed. Smash the subscribe button if you guys are new on my channel. It'd be greatly appreciated as always. Smash the notification button so you guys will not miss any future videos like this in the future. And of course, follow me on Twitch. Middle link in the description. Follow me on all my social medias, especially Twitter and Instagram, to be notified for all that future information about my YouTubing and Twitch channeling. Whether I'm going to be able to upload or stream or even make a video, all that good stuff. You guys want to keep updated to that information, definitely do follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the top description below. Nonetheless, I'm going to end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe to notifications, and as always, Overrated Gamer, signing out. Stay awesome, bros. Brofist.